is the full review of the Kata i3s smartphone. It has an MTK 6582 quad-core 1.3 GHz processor, 5-inch HD display, 1280 by 720p resolution. It runs Android 4.4 KitKat. It has a 2250 milliamps an hour rechargeable lithium polymer battery, 1 GB of RAM, 16 GB of storage, a 13 megapixel rear camera, 5 megapixel front camera. It's unlocked and it has dual SIMs. One day when I was playing around with the phone, all of a sudden I got an over-the-air update notification. I got all excited. I downloaded the update, tried to install it, and voila, I got this really weird looking error message that you're seeing in this picture on my Kata i3s screen. So I contacted Kata. They were really nice enough to actually tell me how to get rid of it. So if this ever happens to you, you get this screen, there are two ways you can get rid of it. First of all, make sure the highlighted option on the screen is the first option, called reboot. And if that's the highlighted option, you can just press your power sleep wake button on the right side of the phone, and it restarts your phone. Your phone will be totally fine. If that doesn't work, or if you accidentally hit another option and your phone seems to be stuck, then what you can do is take the battery off and put the battery back in, and voila, your phone will be just fine. It won't break your phone. Either of these options won't break your phone. Your phone will work just fine. You just won't get the update that was sent to your device. It's simple as that. So yeah, just make sure that you're careful with this. If you ever get this error, choose the reboot option if you don't know how to do any of the other options. And if that doesn't work, take the battery out, put it back in, and everything should be fixed and fine with your phone.
What we should mention is that when you think about high quality low end devices,
checking the audio quality of the
right
speaker on the Kata i3s,
in a place where you can get a 5,
and
what's the name?
as you can hear for yourself,
I mean, you might want to look at that
it
one as
is
well.
extremely rich.
But a Lumia 635
This is at the
a
loudest
machine, and
level
the logical
of the
replacement
audio,
for the Lumia 520 that was last year's big Windows device.
playing your live
$39,
stream
on Black Friday at the
from
Microsoft Store. That is
twit.tv.
This is that MP3 player.
It's very audible,
with
very clear,
storage,
very crisp.
It's an offline GPS where you can download the maps to your device and use it in your car or whatever. It is a wonderful phone, and I use that as my media. It's like my media player, basically. That's a great phone. $39. That's a great phone at $99. Yeah, no kidding.
So I did 2 sets of battery tests on this phone. First day was a casual use test. Basically, yeah, my screen was set to full brightness, 100%, but I also set the settings so every 2 minutes, if my screen wasn't touched or active, it would turn off. I did some casual Facebooking, some casual browsing, and some casual internet, and it lasted me 10 hours and 53 minutes with a total on-screen time of 2 hours and 19 minutes, which is actually very impressive. And there is 6 hours of me listening to a radio app through Wi-Fi and through the radio station's application that night. So that's a lot of work. That's very impressive for that casual listening and casual browsing. The other one was a hardcore test, maximum screen brightness, a lot of gaming, a lot of watching live video streams on the internet with full brightness of the screen, like a big torture test. And for that, my whole battery lasted about 3 hours and 1 minute and 27 seconds. Pretty much the whole time the screen was on. I didn't really let it go to sleep. So the screen time on, as you can see, is about 3 hours and 56 seconds for a torture test. And this is all on Wi-Fi, both scenarios, all on Wi-Fi. For a torture test, with those settings, again, the battery actually did really, really well. On the left side is the volume up and down button. On the right side there's the power sleep wake button. On the top you can see the charging port and the 3.5mm audio jack. Alright, so let's take a look at a couple of things quickly here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the device information here. It's Android 4.4.2, as you can see. It runs extremely fast and smooth. No delays, no issues. Let's take a look at some of the wallpapers for the screen quality and the screen brightness. Look at how gorgeous that looks. This is on the full brightness of the screen, by the way. Let's do that one more time. I shouldn't have gotten out of it. It just looks awesome and amazing. Let's take a look at another one. This is a 720p HD screen. Really good quality, as you can see. In this video, I'm going to be testing the graphics performance and gameplay on the Kata i3s smartphone. Let's try Need for Speed. And for some reason Need for Speed crashes just like it did on the F1S. Let's try GT Racing 2. This is with the full brightness of the screen. Let me turn the brightness down a little bit. You can see the graphics performance is really good. Overall, 2 thumbs up. A very capable phone, the Kata i3s, when it comes to the graphics performance. Hey everybody, in this video I'm test recording with the Kata i3s 13 megapixel camera on the rear. Right now in this shot we are again inside my room, so it is an interior shot with, I would say, low to average light quality, with that one single yellow light that you can see. We're just gonna see what the video quality is again with the Kata i3s rear camera that's 13 megapixels. Let's take a look at some colorful objects in my room. Excuse the mess again. And there is the Kata F1s sitting on my desk. Let's take a look around. There is a huge window here with the blinds closed. It's admitting some light into the room. But like I said, the main source of light is that one single yellowish light bulb right there. And that's about it for the rear camera test of the i3s Kata smartphone. Again, it's 13 megapixels. Assuming I know that it's recording in the finest quality in HD. I am test recording with a 13 megapixel rear view camera of the Kata i3s smartphone outside in a cold day that's not exactly sunny. And like I said, it's a 13 megapixel rear view camera of the Kata i3s smartphone. On the back of this phone, on the very top, you see the 13 megapixel camera along with its flash, the Kata fish logo. At the bottom we see the Kata word mark and the speakers. This is the matte blue that I asked Kata to send me for review. The only downside about the back of the phone is that it fingerprints easily and it's a little bit on the slippery side. Everything considered, with all the features I talked about and the super low price of $159 Canadian, this phone is an amazing deal. Great quality and a great catch to buy. $159 Canadian without a contract, available at Amazon.ca. Remember, the Kata i3s. I can't believe how low of a price that is, with all the features that I just showed you and all the things that I reviewed, and you saw the quality for yourself. So $159 without a contract at Amazon.ca for the Kata i3s. That's absolutely nothing. It's definitely a must buy. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next video.